And they're accepting her gift in our Hall of Fame trot, Cindy Horner, presented by our 2025 Canadian Harness Racing Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. John Bax and company, and wife Vicky there in the winner's circle. Joined there in the winner's circle as well by John's first employer, Carmen High. And very shortly we will be having a presentation here in the winner's circle, and we will draw your attention to our in-house monitors. We have a very good presentation set up to salute John Bax, Vicky Bax, and family in all their accolades into the induction into the Canadian Harness Racing Hall of Fame. Prices are coming up in just a moment for tonight's 6th race. And as you mentioned, there in the winner's circle, we have our 2025 Canadian Harness Racing Hall of Fame inductee, Mr. John Bax, his wife Vicky, and family. John's first employer, Carmen High, to John's left. We're joined with quite a host of great people there in the winner's circle. John's niece wears many hats here at Kawartha Downs. Lindsay Bax, our harness racing manager, mutual manager, etc., etc. Here's John's brothers there in the winner's circle as well. Great to see everyone in attendance who means so much there to John. And we're going to turn things over to Lindsay Bax there in the winner's circle. Say hi to Uncle John there, Lindsay.
So we're pretty happy to have everybody here tonight. John, obviously, I might know a few things about you, even though you say you don't really want to talk, but I already know that's a lie. So does everybody else. But Vicky, you know, we were at the Hall of Fame Gala a couple weeks ago when you were officially inducted, and it's wonderful that you have the opportunity to come back to Kawartha Downs where it all started. And we have Carmen High here, who I don't know if you can fault him or you love him for this, but he gave you your first job here in racing when you went to Toronto. What was that like, and being able to stand here tonight with him?
Well, it's great to see Carm. Yeah, my first paycheck from him, he used to give me $101 cash in a brown envelope every week. So he didn't splurge. So.
You've had some amazing moments over the years, and obviously good times. Everybody's aware locally, also inducted in the Canadian Racing Hall of Fame. You had a chance to drive his last race on this surface. What did that mean? And looking back at it, 51 wins? Yeah. 50? What was that like?
Well, he was getting near the end. I mean, his feet were bothering him, and I knew he was at 49, and yeah, it was a pretty nice feeling coming down the stretch when I knew I had the race won, and got a little nostalgic coming across the wire. But I think I did right by him by retiring him, and we kept him around. He just passed away a couple years ago, so he did a lot for our family, and I mean, I wish we had more. I'm still looking for the next good times.
Well, John, your name goes on a pretty distinguished list of Kawartha Downs Hall of Famers. We've seen some tonight with Doug Brown as a driver was inducted. Mike Wade was connected with Billy Joe Jim Bob. Also on tonight's card, Paul McDonnell, who obviously has driven a lot of horses for you and has gone on to his own Hall of Fame career. What does it mean to be inducted with some of these people that you've been connected with over the years for so long and are still here at this track mastering their craft?
Well, it is special. I wish I'd never had to move from the area, but when purses dropped from $6 million to $600,000, you couldn't make a living. So, but I think it's pretty special that 3 of the best trotters in Canada all came from this area. That's that's a bit mind-boggling that this little area could produce that many good horses.
Absolutely. Sandpail being the other one as well. But I'm just going to step over here for a second, because we all know you didn't do it by yourself. And this lovely woman beside us and everybody to the right of us, it's a family operation. It has been over the years. Everybody steps in, whether it's from childcare, horses, fixing things that you break, John. We all know that still goes on. But Vicky, you're the glue that holds all of this together, and over the career, you've been the one who's had to manage everything. What does it mean to you to be a part of this, this honor?
Well, my father owned a horse out here with Ray Lowry, and started here in his career, and I continued on with John, and I used to groom here and sit up in the grandstand on those hard seats. But yeah, it's a lot of work in this business, and it's 7 days a week. Don't let them tell you it's only a few hours.
All right. Well, we've had the gracious host of the Canadian Hall of Fame gave us the video from your induction. So if our guys in the booth there can turn on in the in-house monitors, you can see the induction video from John's induction ceremony from August 6th. And we'll turn it over to them. They can hit play.
John Bax's journey into standardbred racing began unexpectedly when his family purchased a Peterborough area property that came with over 40 harness horses. That twist of fate launched an exceptional training career with 925 wins and more than 26.8 million in purses. His early breakthrough came with Fax Machine in the 1990s, but his most celebrated horse is Hall of Famer Good Times, a 50-time winner and once the richest Canadian-bred trotter with over 2.2 million in earnings.
Good Times hanging on for dear life with Corncob Conk. Good Times wins the Maple Leaf Trot.
Bax earned the 2001 O'Brien Award as Canada's Trainer of the Year after a standout season that included Duke of York's Breeders' Crown victory.
Duke of York! Duke of York has captured the crown.
Other standouts from his barn include Define the World, a 2008 O'Brien Divisional winner, and Riveting Rosie, who won Ontario Sires Stakes Super Finals and O'Brien Awards in 2013 and 2014.
And it's Riveting Rosie still there. She's 2.5 lengths clear, and it's a Paul McDonnell masterpiece with Riveting Rosie.
In the 2014 Peaceful Way Stakes, Bax trained horses finished in the top 3 positions.
Bax pupils 1, 2 in deep stretch. Stubborn Bell or Juanita's Fury. Stubborn Bell, Juanita's Fury. Stubborn Bell holds on to win.
A respected judge of yearlings and a dedicated industry leader, Bax served as a director with both the Ontario Harness Horse Association and the Central Ontario Standardbred Association. He retired from training in 2022 after achieving a personal best in earnings and winning his first Johnston Cup as the leading trainer in the Ontario Sires Stakes.
Congratulations to John and Vicky Bax and the entire Bax family. Well deserved. John Bax with over 925 wins as trainer, more than 26.8 million in purse earnings. A great honor for John Bax. And it's nice to see so many people close to him there in the winner's circle for that presentation. We tip our hat to Lindsay Bax for coordinating all this as well. John Bax, great man.